Actors Jim Carrey, Alyssa Milano, and a cast of other liberals are fighting for abortion, but their tactics seem to be backfiring because they are unintentionally making a case for the pro-life movement. It's Hollywood versus Alabama and Georgia. Liberalism versus life in this ongoing war against the truth. On Saturday, Jim Carrey posted a graphic piece of artwork he created intending to defend abortion, but it actually depicts the violence of the life-ending procedure. Carrey is attacking Alabama Governor Kay Ivey because she signed a bill into law last week restricting abortions in the state. The idea behind Carrey's art is Kay Ivey should have been aborted. It shows her brains being sucked into a tube. He tweeted this, quote, "I think if you're going to terminate a pregnancy, it should be done sometime before the fetus becomes governor of Alabama," end quote. Carrey apparently knows what the majority in Alabama want, right? While signing the legislation, Governor Ivey said the bill had many supporters and is a result of citizens having the deeply held belief that every life is precious and that every life is a sacred gift from God. Is Carrey publicly wishing death on an elected official and promoting violence? Well, that's debatable. But as usual, liberals are held to very different standards. Who can forget Kathy Griffin holding a bloody head of President Trump? Now, imagine a Republican tweeting this kind of image depicting, say, Nancy Pelosi, for example. Author and blogger Matt Walsh responded to Carrey's artwork and made some sobering statements on Twitter last weekend. He said, quote, "What Jim is depicting here is an aspiration D&C abortion. A metal speculum forces open the birth canal and a powerful vacuum tube sucks out the baby piece by piece. The remaining body parts are scraped out and the mangled corpse is tossed into a medical waste dumpster." Arguing for abortion, Democrats in Hollywood, media, and government often demand men stay out of women's choices, right? Well, check out this tweet by conservative activist Antonia Okafor. Quote, "All these pro-abortion feminists complaining that men shouldn't be making decisions about a woman's body. Great news. The Alabama governor is a woman." Just a few weeks ago, Hollywood activist Alyssa Milano unwittingly promoted conservative values when she called for a sex strike in response to the heartbeat bill in Georgia signed by Governor Brian Kemp. In case you missed it, note the drama in her demands. Quote, "Our reproductive rights are being erased. Until women have legal control over our own bodies, we just cannot risk pregnancy," Milano tweeted. "Join me by not having sex until we get bodily autonomy back. I'm calling for a sex strike. Pass it on." Don't look now, Alyssa, but you are unintentionally promoting conservative values. An actress calling for abstinence? Well, the public schools won't do it. Not only will there be less adultery and fewer pregnancies, but we could also see a reduction in STDs. Sounds like a win-win to me. The Georgia law bans abortions and forbids doctors from ending pregnancies when a heartbeat can be detected, which is roughly at 6 weeks. With a small cast of Hollywood liberals, Milano went to Kemp's office in Georgia, threatening the state, saying production companies will film movies elsewhere. This is just another tedious bullying tactic by the left. Reacting to Milano and another CNN interview promoting abortion, author and NFL Pro Bowl tight end Benjamin Watson tweeted, quote, "Alyssa Milano, to claim that giving more children of color the right to be born will negatively affect women of color reveals ignorance, racism, or both. Our children and families are capable of greatness, and lies like this harm our future. Don't patronize us." End quote. Milano replied to Watson saying her hope is to stand in solidarity with all women as we fight for reproductive justice and true equality, end quote. Is she really speaking for all women, though? Reproductive justice? What about fetal justice? A person chooses to reproduce when they have sex. That's procreation and a main reason for marriage. Your body, your choice. What about that other body in your womb with separate DNA and a beating heart? For Christians, the Bible states, quote, "Or do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you have from God, and that you are not your own? For you have been bought with a price. Therefore, glorify God in your body. That's 1 Corinthians 6, 19 and 20. So, thank you, Jim Carrey, for displaying the truth about a gruesome abortion procedure. Thank you, Alyssa Milano, for calling for common sense sexual restraint, even though it goes against your liberal values. And thanks to those who support Christian values, and to volunteers for praying, for speaking up, and standing up for life. I'm David Fiorazo. God bless you, and keep speaking the truth about things that matter.